Hi, Libra. Thanks for stopping by. This is for Libra next 2 weeks. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus time. Uh, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is timeless because we remember the past, plan for the future, and use those energies to live in the now. We always are looking for information to support us for our highest good, seeking that information and support from the original source, the original thought, and the original word with maybe we need some, if we do, we will receive clarity and assistance with interpretations from all benevolent energies. This is what we're accepting, all benevolent energies and energies, entities, and beings from all dimensions, realms, time, space, and all that kind of fun stuff. Knight of Cups. There's some stuck heart energy here. We're kind of hanging on to it a little bit. This is us, I feel. Libra, this is us. There's like it's not really a closure, because if it was a closure, I think that guy would have the cup closer to his chest. So this does not feel like a closed heart, but I think he's got a pretty good grip on the stem of that chalice. And there's really no need for it. There is something that's happened in the dim, dark past that we're kind of hanging on to right now. And this is on, yeah, it's on his left side. So if this is his left hand, it's his heart side. Hmm. Not sure if this has anything to do with the little ones, there may have been some troubling times that were left behind, and that's why there's this it's like a tentative feeling. Word pensive is coming up too. So you're being very hard on yourself. Libra, you're being very hard on yourself. This is the King of Cups. Now, the cup here is in the left hand, and here it's on the right. But, it's like not really self-deprecating type things. It's more like really hard on yourself, maybe having to walk away from a situation that you didn't want to. Wow. Wow, it kind of got real heavy there. Well, let's see what we can pull forward into the now for us to. Okay, so this one fell down, and I did see this one, and it's the star. So we are vulnerable. We are definitely feeling very, very vulnerable in our relationships. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Lump in my throat. So we might have a hard time. And she's also got a cup, right? And nectar. Oh, nectar of the gods. Okay. Sun. So maybe like honey. Maybe you called somebody honey. I don't know. Honey, sweetheart, dearie. I don't know. But there's also something about the sweetness of honey. And yeah. Wow. I really feel that. Hmm. Two of Cups. So more heart energy. So for the Two of Cups here, this is where we're at now. This is something that we've had to kind of come in contact with in the previous 2 weeks. And for this, it's almost like this is reconciliation within ourselves, a self-forgiveness. because here there is some closed off feelings for outside of us, and how we probably it looks like how you're properly healing. Libra, you're properly healing because you're healing yourself first, right? Yeah, this is a really interesting High Priestess card. I don't think any of them are actually gleeful, but she looks downright depressed, and it's still like this healing. We need to connect to and reconnect to blow out those pipes. Something about the throat chakra on that one. Blow out those pipes and let go of, because you've got the magic within you to accomplish whatever it is you set out to do. There's a call to balance. Five of Pentacles. So it feels like things are out of reach. So I'm kind of feeling like reconciliation with self, reconciliation with the past, pulling forward the knowledge of who you are, but not overthinking it. Yes, you don't want to let all of your guard down to be too terribly vulnerable, but you also need to let go of the past, what is being perceived as hurt. Wow. All right. Something that was like, it's like feeling pushed, feeling very, very pressured to make a decision, and maybe having some regrets over that decision. Really, really, like it was like a really hard, emotional, upsetting, and this is one of the reasons why you are the High Priestess, but it's definitely something to do with what is that? Getting your, I don't know, for some reason I hear jiggy. Getting your jiggy on, getting your jiggy back. Jiggy, you know what jiggy reminds me of? Jiggy, banjo and kazooie. And you remember there were jiggies. I think they were the puzzle pieces. So go play some games, right? Lighten up. Wow. Dudes and dudettes. That was really heavy. Woof. Five of Pentacles, though. Stop lamenting the losses. Know that you've got, look at that. Look at that. So So the Five of Pentacles is up here and it's out of reach. Stop lamenting the fact that you don't have this, because look at the bounty and the richness and the color. Look, this is more or less monochrome up here. You have access to all of this. So bounty and riches and goodness just has a different facet to it than what you're experiencing right now. And if that's in a relationship and not in worldly things, this is a representation of that. Let go of what people perceive as health and wealth and all that other kind of stuff, and remember who you are. She's struggling to remember who she is. We are magnificent, Libra. It's a new beginning, and this is when all of this is going to abate. And it's going to be smooth, just like a breath. You have that really good deep inhale, and then the exhale is just going to go. And that's the new beginning, the new journey, the fool's journey. And remember, the fool only takes what they absolutely need and takes that leap of faith. Because it got a little horn there too. Yeah, this is about letting go. Remembering that we have everything that we need. Let go of what has happened in the past. That's different than the word forgiveness. Okay? Forgiveness is completely different. King of Water and re-establishing yourself. We got King of Cups twice. Check that out. Right? So we have this star energy of vulnerability, and we have this King of Cups who's very in touch with the feelings, but may have been too much into that. And now there might be some regret over a perceived loss. And this is reestablishing your kinghood, your kingdom, and overcoming the challenges of temptation And the magic is going to come back. We're going to get clarity on some of this other stuff here. I'm really kind of anxious to figure out what that is. What's the resolution? Because I'm all about solutions, resolution, and it's not the kiss and make up kind of thing. And that's where this, I don't cut cords, I untie them. Takes longer, takes more effort, takes a lot more effort. But when you untie those cords rather than cutting them, there's no way for that cord to resprout. It's less likely. Now you're still going to have that mark and remembrance. And, did you ever, have like a glove on and you take the glove off and it'll still feel like you have that glove on? That's the echo, the memory. You have to let go of that. They may not all go away, depending on how deep, if there is trauma that may never go away. So it's learning to manage and taking that fool's journey. Because this looks really good. This Knight of Cups, moving slow, keeping guarded, sharing with yourself. I knew they do this, so it's like a separate. These are different aspects of self, and taking that what's necessary and taking the fool's journey, stepping it out, stepping it up, and stepping out. So yeah, it is going to take some time. Now, this is what we can embody, and we can make adjustments as the travel happens. But around springtime, we should feel like there's total resolution. Total resolution in springtime. So if you're looking at this in, beginning of March, guess what? It's right around the corner. So when we're making decisions, okay, holding back, coming toward you, indecisive, and procrastinating. This guy's a procrastinator. She's not typically indecisive, but I kind of feel like she might be having a few issues at this point. Too much screenshots proof, letting go, throwing out memories, letting go. How many times have I said letting go today? Right? So yeah, and that's good for all of us. That's good for all of us. Letting go of those toxic feelings, the illusion that we had something that we never had. That's all of us. That's you could apply that to every single one that draws breath in this given point in time. Period. Two more, it says. New boo. Happy place, seeing someone new, new love blossoms, enjoying each other. Okay, so that to me says when you have let go, taking the fool's journey, resisting the temptation for self-deprecation, you're going to lead to that kingship again. And this one around spring is a new interest. Now, the new love doesn't necessarily have to be a person. The new love could be, hey, for me, I'd love a new car, but that's not going to happen. Ooh. This is what needs to go in the trash. So this King of Cups is feeling a little toxic, tight. This one feels open and breezy, as best water can be breezy. But this is ravenous. This is insatiable, uncontrollable, must have hunger for pleasure. So this is also another one of those letting go. Letting go, finding the balance. This is what we're lacking here. We're lacking the balance because we're vulnerable. We're carrying forward some of that vulnerability, and there are some regrets. So we need to detach ourselves. We need to, make that 2 points and put that stuff in the trash. Love triangle, relationship, the other woman, and a secret hookup. Third party. I feel like this has something to do with someone's business as well. If you're an entrepreneur. Someone might be trying to pilfer. Says the other woman. Someone with blonde hair. And I think these ladies here had, well, she's got kind of blue hair, but red hair. So yeah, there is something going on with a third party. Ooh, something's going to happen at a party. Your third party this month. Wow, if any of this stuff like pops up for anybody, I would love to hear saying, yep, something happened, good to go. Because that's kind of important. You don't have to put details in. I mean, just put spot on or yes, this did happen, or you know what I mean? I've gotten a couple of comments like that, and it's just like really totally cool. Oh. So patterns, enjoying the show, getting even, and childish behaviors. So this is all part of this stuff, right? This is what needs to go in this is what needs to go in the trash. It's telling me to get it away from all the other stuff, man. We need to throw this in the trash and make it as distant and far out into the past as possible. Wow. I didn't even know those cards were in there. Oh my goodness. All right. What's some more clarity? We'd like to see what's going on here, please. This is like a sidebar for some. I kind of feel like anytime something turns up over here, it's like a warning for the collective, but then it's also something where it's, yeah, this is like going on in my life, and oh my gosh, yeah, I can do that. I can clean it up. I can make it happen, and we all can. Let's see what we have here, y'all. Yow, yow, yow. All right. Loyal heart. Ooh, yes. So cosmic egg, heartfelt loyalty, and that third party may not even make themselves known until after the fact. Oh, and I just got reminded that that had actually happened to me. So, loyal heart. When you keep your heart loyal, that's going to be the bonus. New life, new boo, new boo, new life, new boo, new life around springtime, right? Right? Wherever that is for you. Because, hey, you could be the other side of the equator than I am, because right now it's summer. So you could be heading into spring if it's winter for you. We are ready to go, man. We are poised. We are ready to go. Bring it, right? Bring it. One last set. We're going to look at the geometry, the sacred geometry. I hope this has been very, very helpful. I know that it always surprises me with the things that can kind of come through. Because like this stuff, I wasn't expecting anything like that. Coherence. This is like the third time this has come up. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind. Again, several of them have come up with decisions, making decisions, regretting decisions, and questioning discernment. And this is where, if we are in, this is overall frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for optimal ability to create reality that we desire. And I feel like that the decisions for a new life, a new boo, right? A loyal heart. And we are poised. We are poised. This is the conglomeration of 2 weeks past, now, and in the future. Gaia, stay grounded. Stay grounded, Libra. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great Gaia and to the universe that birthed us all. Magnificent Gaia. Last one. Transition. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go. Surrender to the process and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. That's what this has been about. It's been about making the change. And we've been talking about the shift. This is a very personal shift. When we shift, if you have a sifter, when you move the sifter back and forth, that's the shift. The stuff that falls out the bottom, that's the sifting. And those things that fall away are not, and you might feel pretty empty, but you're not. You're not. There's a shifting and a sifting in the process now for all of us. For you, Libra, this is a very poignant time. Very poignant time. Alrighty, I believe that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please do like, share, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. And leave me a comment, put on the notifications bell because I'm not always the best at, giving a heads up when I'm going to do this because I have a day job at this point. And I really hope to see some comments and whatnot, but otherwise, I will see you on the flip side. Bye.